Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Baylor Bears and the Utah Utes. Chris Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Well, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Utes will kick off first, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside give. Open space at the 25. Into the secondary on the right. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive.
Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Might be calling a hot route. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down.
Could be an alley. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Utah. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Flagway. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. Trying to make magic with his feet. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator, and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Flagway. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had sprint sessions on the field before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent at all. It might be the hair gel, weighing him down, but that back foot just starts to slide in there. Mechanics get bad, sloppy.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now they regain the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Here's a heat. At the 35, he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding.
Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of...
Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Utes!
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Lagway to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good, clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's caught. It's Turner. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
First play of the period, first down here. Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball.
Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense makes a play finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a gift to Parker. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Flagway wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Bears with the 1st and 10. They go play action with Lagway. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Dampier. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets enough. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far. Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Bringing the heat. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Dampier. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's
caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And here he comes out of the end zone. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's start with the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's USC able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense.
And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Rushes on him. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Maybe a crease. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utes!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And
the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense, there he goes! Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Working that left side now. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Flag wave. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll line up to go for 2. Back to pass, it's flag wave. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's complete. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He'll start this drive going to the air. Now improvising. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Briggs. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. QB draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff for Parker. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to him on the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Flagway on the play action. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Complete downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think of
finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Lagway to pass. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll haul it in and take. End zone. Touchdown, Bears. The Bears have the answer. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
An 84-yard drive there. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a gift to Parker. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
A At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Dampier. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Play fake Lagway. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to...
Oh, he's got some space. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll try the left side. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
He's going to run it. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. design runs, and also telling them in the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
They not only need to pick up this first down, they need to do it quickly, David.
And they got some yards on third down, so now the fourth down is a little bit easier. But late in the ball game, man, it's go time. We need points. We got to get back in this football game.
Fourth down, Lagway. Makes a grab past the marker. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it. It's Turner. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bears! Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ball game? You got to have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
He'll pull it down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.